What if you left your homeland for all the atrocious things you've done in your past, trying to become a regular human while actually being a god? That is the description of the Game of the Year award winner, God of War. That question is something players would experience firsthand when experiencing or playing the game. Personally, the game was very fun. There was a lot of killing, a lot of action, and for the OG players, it was very reminiscent of the older games. Hopefully, when watching this video, you may decide whether or whether not to play the game, since there's a new one coming out in November. God of War is a hacking slash action and adventure game that has a good amount of blood and guts, or gore. The two main characters are Kratos and Atreus, which are father and son. The game also includes other characters such as Thor, Odin, and Freya, which are Norse gods, and it actually includes their children as well. Kratos and Atreus are sending Laufey, the wife of Kratos and the son of Atreus, up to the highest point in all of 9 realms. And while embarking on their adventure, what one could say, they experience the environment changing, monsters coming out of the floor, attacking them randomly, and there's no question why that's happening. Kratos thinks that they found out that he is not kept a secret anymore because he was living in secrecy, and now people are figuring out that he was a god from another realm. While playing the game, OG players might even see little sprinkles of old facts from older games here and there. Now that you heard my description of the God of War game, now it's time for you to hear my evaluation of it. For starters, the story was simple, but it wasn't too simple. Playing the other 8 games and then playing this one, it all adds up because you have a backstory of the main character Kratos, so you know all the stuff he's done in the past, and then seeing him age, it's like the nostalgic factor made it better. The constant hack and slash made it fun. The other games had it as well, but this one it had more cutscenes in it, so it wasn't too repetitive. Like the other games got kind of repetitive, which is probably why they stopped making God of War games for a bit, maybe a decade. The cutscenes were good. Like they were very like detailed, because the graphics are a lot better, so it was like very detailed compared to the cutscenes. The cutscenes in the older games were pretty good, but not compared to what it looks like now. The graphics, of course, newer game, it's a lot better graphics. The voice actors are pretty good. The voice actors match their bodies. Like Kratos, he's a big guy, so like the dude's voice was very deep, so it matched it. It's like, yeah. And then the number one factor for me, the replayability. I played the game a few times, and I've actually watched all the cutscenes. I didn't even skip the cutscenes, and that's how much I enjoyed the cutscenes. When playing the game and beating it, it might be kind of easy, so I played it again, and it was harder. I played it, beat it like 3 times. In conclusion, I've given you like a brief description of the God of War and the evaluation of my game, or of the game. The game was very entertaining. For those that don't know, there's a new one coming out like in November, I think. So if you were to play the old one, the new one comes out with a month from now. So you should definitely play it.